the focus is always going to be on the tribe and where you came from. And I do think that people will vote for that before they'll vote for other identity issues. Though that is shifting now, because here in this constituency, the representative of the Green Party, for instance, and the Alliance Party got elected, they're both women. And people are starting to think differently about their future politics, especially young people. Whereas in the past, it would have been, very much is my tribe going to be the biggest tribe? I must make sure in my ballot paper that I return the biggest tribe. And that will remain for some substantial time. Though I do think that Republican women have done very well because they do have affirmative action in Sinn Féin and in the SDLP. And so they have, it wasn't the case when we were around in the Women's Coalition that there were many women in those other parties, but there are today. And in the last election, 30% were returned as women. So that's a critical mass. Whereas in our time, if you look at that picture on the wall, there were 14 of us out of 108. And it was like walking into a Wall Street financial market every day with masses of black suits and overwhelmingly male. What did they say? Male, grey and pale. And stale in some cases too. And so I think this new blood of bringing in women, and particularly younger women, along with young men, it can only do politics good. But it's going to take women years in this country to put themselves into public life. We are still so far behind. You look at those discussion programs on the TV, it's mostly male. You look at political opinion columns, male. It's as if women didn't have a political thought in their head or brain in their head that they could offer publicly. And I am getting tired of the number of times they ask me to come. And I respond by saying, go find someone else. And they'll say, well, there aren't that many. And I'd say, yeah, that's why we need to get more. Now, there are more, and they are coming forward, but it's still a very patriarchal, conservative place. And that needs to change.